Tonight, the governor and Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. publicly clashing over vaccine messaging and government cooperation in the wake of two measles-associated deaths. The Pennsylvania Department of Health says the two people from Lancaster County who died were unvaccinated.
The governor said during a press conference in Lancaster yesterday he actually had a conversation with Kennedy about what he calls misinformation that the secretary and by proxy the White House are spreading.
I do worry about the U.S. Health Secretary or anyone else maligning a particular community or neighborhood or county in Pennsylvania. And it goes back to the answer I just gave to your colleague. Part of the reason why I was late is I've been sitting out in the parking lot talking to Secretary Kennedy, who reached out to me this morning. And while I appreciate his willingness to offer staff to assist us, we think we're able to manage this through the Department of Health. I was very, very blunt with him, and I made very clear that his actions and the rhetoric that's coming from this administration are having a negative impact on communities across America, particularly right here in Pennsylvania, that there's real life consequences to spreading misinformation.
Well, then today, the Secretary of Health was in Florida weighing in on the deaths and alleged that Pennsylvania officials are not helping the federal government.
We're trying to get information about those two casualties. According to a statement that was released by the Lancaster County Commissioner today, they cannot find any measles deaths in Lancaster County. And they complain that the governor will not give them that information. The CDC tried to get that information from the governor yesterday, and the state is refusing to cooperate. We're doing a better job than any country in the world at controlling the measles outbreak. This is a worldwide epidemic.
Kennedy also rejected accusations of undermining trust, saying Shapiro could not identify a specific example of misinformation to him personally. He also pushed back on the governor's claims that Kennedy was responsible for the decrease in Pennsylvania's vaccination rates and claims that Shapiro actually admitted to him on the phone that most of the decline on those vaccination rates occurred during the Biden administration. Shapiro himself saying in a new statement today, quote, "Unfortunately, at a time when I needed the top health expert in the nation to responsibly work with us to deal with this outbreak, he instead chose to go down a rabbit hole of conspiracy theories and false claims."
31 new confirmed measles cases since Monday across Pennsylvania, and Lancaster County continues to be the epicenter of the growing outbreak with 12 new cases. Statewide, there's been a total of 424 cases this year.